Hey guys, okay, so we are back with another Bold Lips for Old Chicks. Okay, so a couple days ago, last week, 2 weeks ago, a while ago, a couple videos ago, I'm not sure, I talked about a new brand that's been in my drugstore, which is the TLB The Lip Bar, and I am wearing the mascara today. I have a full review on this mascara, and I will say that while I think it's not like the most amazing mascara that has ever been created, I have been reaching for it a lot recently because it's very gentle on my eyes. So if you have very sensitive eyes, this may be something you want to look into. I want to say it was in the neighborhood of $10, which is kind of high because I'm not positive about how much the Lash Blast Clean mascara in the minty green tube, the newer one that just came out from CoverGirl. I'm not sure how much that one is, but that one was really gentle on my eyes as well and wasn't actually a good mascara. So if you can get that one for less money than this one, if money is your issue, I would go with that one. But I have been reaching for this a lot recently, again, because it's been so gentle on my eyes. Again, this is the Lip Bar Lash Flash Strengthening Mascara with green tea extract, which is vegan and cruelty-free. Again, cute packaging, the matte black and then the glossy black. TLB The Lip Bar logo. So cute packaging for that. Okay, but today, since it is a Bold Lips for Old Chicks day, I am going to be trying out the Lip Bar's Boss Lady liquid lipstick. Now, the reason why I got this one specifically was, number one, the shade is beautiful. On my viewfinder, it's looking a bit brighter. In real life, it's like a deep, almost like a blood red. Not quite brick, but like a blood red, like just like a real deep, deep red. So it's not bright at all, it's very deep. But on the display, it said, this is the best red lip ever to be created. Like, it actually said that. I can't remember the exact phrase, but it was something like the best red lip, period, something to that effect. So I was like, well, now I gotta try it. But to make the video a little bit longer and not so boring, you know, we're also going to try the brow pencil. This is the Exact Arch Micro Brow Pencil with jojoba oil and argan oil from TLB The Lip Bar. Now, as you may know, or may have heard, or may be hearing at this very moment, there is a mower going on outside of my yard. So there's an older man, sweetest thing, that mows my yard for me for free because he's trying to be helpful. Like, he wants to feel like he's contributing to I live right close to our church where we're at, so he wants to feel like he's helping out people from his church and stuff. Oh, he's the sweetest. So I really can't fault him for that, you know what I'm saying? And I need my lawn mowed, so there's that as well. But you will probably hear it. I'm not gonna postpone this video just because of the lawnmower, so if you don't like it, see you later, you know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and do the brow one. Now, this is a nice pencil because it has the tool. Now, I've already used this because I tried to film this video before, but we're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. It's got the tool to brush through your brows on one side, and it's a very fine micro brow. Okay, very fine point. The shade is black brown, I believe. Yeah, black brown. I think there was one shade darker. That's the shade. I like the shade because my eyebrows are actually, they need a dark gray shade to make it look natural. And I know some people and even makeup artists will say they always do a lighter shade, but I don't want a lighter shade, I want an exact shade. And to do that, I need like a dark gray. Well, a light gray would probably do, like a pencil lead, like an actual writing pencil lead. That would be the perfect shade. This is the, what is this called? The e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil that I have been using forever, a long time. And this is a good shade. The shades are pretty similar. This one, the Micro Brow Pencil, is got almost like a little bit of a green tint to it, more so than the e.l.f. one, which is this. But I mean, the obvious difference is the tip of the pencil. Like, here's your e.l.f. It's real fat, so if you're looking for just like a soft shadow where you're not trying to like draw fine hair lines, then this should work for you. And it's really quick and easy, and I really like it. I mean, it's hard. It's a hard pencil, and so this one's pretty hard too. So it's really hard to go overboard on it. And this also has the tool as well. This is about $3. I want to say this one was at least $10. It might have been more. I'll try to put the price in the description and everything, but I mean, check out the tip. Like, very obviously we've got a very fine tip and then a fatter tip. All right, oops, I just lost the lid. So I'm gonna put this one down and we'll just go ahead and see what we can get from this. I've already tried it and it's decent. So as far as I can say, you know, I'm just gonna do the spoiler alert. I don't think it's worth the price that they're charging. e.l.f. also has another brow pencil that's finer tip, and I think that one honestly is just as good, if not better, and it's less money. So we're not talking anything that's revolutionary. It's just a brow pencil. It's got a decent shade. If you're interested in the brand, I don't think you'll hate it. It's hard enough to where it's not like laying down too much product, and then when you try to brush it through, it's just gonna smear everywhere. But it will blend out a little bit. And I'm pretty light-handed with my brows. I don't make them block brows. I want them to look filled in to the extent that it's almost undetectable, but yet still fills in like any of these little gaps that I have. But honestly, I don't care to really block them in completely. I think if they are filled in enough, it'll create the illusion of like a more uniform brow without too many gaps. So it's okay, and that's that. So let's get to the lip, which is the star of the show today. And my lips should be very well prepped for getting this lip on. Now I think the packaging is cute, nothing revolutionary. Again, the shade is called Bawse Lady, B-A-W-S-E Lady, Bawse Lady, and it is a deep, deep blood red. The doe foot is pretty standard, I'd say. It looks like on this angled part of it is almost dipped out so that it'll hold more product to get it on your lips. Now, again, spoiler alert, I have tried this already, and the shade is pretty interesting. I mean, it's pretty remarkable to me because I haven't tried this deep of a red before, but I don't think that it's never been done before, you know. But if you're looking for a blood red, this might be your girl. Oh, woo! It is a good shade, you guys. Like, I cannot take that away from it. Now, one thing that I'm not liking so far is that when I rub my lips together, it's sliding the product to the edge of my lips. So now I've got a more defined edge than the rest of my lip. And I don't want my lip line, like this is too far back for my liking. I want to almost make it appear that my bottom lip isn't wider than my top lip, and it doesn't accentuate the downward turn of my lip shape. But I just got to do what I got to do today for this video, because now I'm you see what's going on there? And again, this is not the product's fault, so you just have to like really make sure you're being careful with your doe foot there. I will say that it is a little tiny bit, not streaky, but let me see if I can get the inside of my lip a little bit better. Because it's a liquid lipstick, you can bring the color closer in so that it doesn't give you this right there. See that? Where you can see my actual lip color, and there's like a stark line right there. I don't like that because now when I'm talking, that's going to be a little bit of a distraction. Now, in real life, this is looking deep, dark red. I mean, like real deep. I don't even know what to liken to it except for that it's just the deepest, darkest red that you could ever think of. And again, I keep coming back to blood red because that's exactly what it looks like. Very vampy. And I'll give you a couple of swatches. The mower. I'll be right back. All right, let's try to get this finished up. He is not finished mowing, but hopefully he's far enough away that the mower won't be too much of a distraction. Okay, so I've got a couple swatches for you just to finish up. And okay, on the bottom, we've got my favorite red for years now. It's the Wet n Wild Megalass Liquid Catsuit in the shade Missy and Fierce. So that's that one. And the second one up is the one that we're trying out today, which is the Lip Bar Boss Lady Liquid Lipstick. Next one up is, I did a review on this recently, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Uoma by Sharon C. It's Complicated Lip Tint Oil and Gloss, okay? This is gonna be glossy, so it's not gonna dry down matte at all, but it is a lip stain, so if you're wearing a glossy red lip like this, and some of it wears off, you're gonna have a little bit of a stain, so it's not gonna be too noticeable. I don't know, I wasn't the biggest fan of this. A lot of people liked it when I tried it in my review, but I don't know. I like the idea of the gloss stain, but for a red lip, I'm not usually into a glossy red lip. I like a matte red lip. And the last one is not red necessarily, but it kind of gives you that big, bold, reddish hot pink, real deep, real pretty. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Flambois Frenzy. This is their Le Macaron line, okay? I wore this one the other day and everybody loved it. Yeah, it was beautiful. So that is a beautiful shade. But you can see the difference. Like, look how deep that is. Like, I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but this is like the deepest blood red that you can think. I know I keep saying it, but it's just because on my viewfinder, it's just not looking exactly the same, and it is just so deep. The one couple of things that I don't like about this formula, it's not too drying, but look, not completely transfer proof. Now it's going to dry down matte enough to where I don't think you're going to have to worry about it coming off as much, but I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't worn this for a full day or anything like that. I probably will try to do that today. But it doesn't dry down fully matte. This one, fully matte. Fully matte. It is, oh, look at me, I've got it all over myself. So I don't know. I lost my train of thought. So this one's not gonna smudge on you, but it's not the same shade. So if I were to recommend a matte liquid lipstick, and depending on the price point and everything, the ones that I've tried, and I haven't tried a ton of them, this line is really good. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, really good. The Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit, real good for a matte liquid lipstick. They might have a shade in the line that's not this one, Missy and Fierce. It's a little bit of a brighter red. If you're looking for this exact shade, they might have one like that, but I think that's going to be more on the black red side. I don't think they have a shade that's quite like this, as deep as this. And honestly, I haven't looked too far into it, but I feel like this is a shade that I have been looking for. And this is the first time I've found this shade so readily, easily available, and exactly the shade that I've been looking for. Not kind of like a brick red, but a deep, deep, deep red. That, I mean, that kind of this kind of a red was going around, oh, maybe 7 years ago. And it was like a big time red, you know, almost like that brick maroon, deep oxblood kind of red. And this is that shade. So if you're looking for it, it's right here, and you've found it. So again, I'll put the price in the description, but I want to say it was a little bit steep for my liking. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, you know what? I've got it right here. $13. That's kind of a lot, but I want to say that these ones are about $11. The L'Oreal, oh my goodness, the L'Oreal ones. And the brow pencil was in fact $10. So again, formula, I don't know. It leaves a little bit to be desired because it's not fully transfer proof, and it's a little bit streaky in the fact that if you are trying to smooth out your color, add a little bit more here, a little bit more there, it's going to look a little bit more opaque in those places. So it's not uniform for color. not necessarily streaky, but the color is not uniform. And if you're a perfectionist, that's gonna bother you. So, okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell. Let me know in the comments what you think about a red lip like this. And I hope so much that the camera will do it justice and you'll just see how deep, dark, and vampy that is. It really is beautiful. Is it worth the price? I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. I just can't go yes or no. It just depends on how much you want this color and how much you're willing to put up with the not completely transfer proof. That's all I got. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.